All right, what's going on, guys? So what I'm going to go over today is how I close a $6,000 deal through DMs and text only, and no phone call, no Zoom. Okay, so I put out something on my story. This is actually a really good hook. Me and Chloe are looking for 2 business owners who want to run paid ads and scale. DM me, pick me, and I'll shoot you all the details. We had 3 people sign on today, so we're tired but hungry for 2 more. And you can see her face; she looks exhausted. So the congruency was good. And this guy messaged us, pick me. I'm going to go over the entire, conversation. So, I run a mobile detailing business. I need help to book appointments. What's the minimum to start with? Please reach out. I'm ready to run ads. Hey, great to connect. Let me ask you a couple questions. I have a few questions. Definitely 100% want to do it. And I would love for you to do them for me. If it works, I have my other business I want to do as well. Can you call me? And I was like, well, what time works for you today? And I sent him a link to where he could book. I said, book on the calendar. It's a private calendar, but please keep in mind, I only have calls on my private calendar for business owners who are ready to make buying decisions. My time is too valuable. And I frame it, man. So
that link is taking you to a thank you page and order form with that calendar on it, because I don't give my private calendar out through a link, okay? Because if I did, it would go all over the place. So just go to that link right there. It's embedded into the page. You can book a call through there. If you're not ready to make a buying decision, man, I'm just being very upfront. Please don't book the call. I want business owners who are dedicated, who are obviously ready to take action, man, because that says a lot about the business owner. I've been doing this for 4 years, and the people who are massively hesitant, the people who get on a call and say, oh, I gotta think about this for a couple hours, can I get back to you? Or hey, I'm going to do some more research. Those are the business owners who never grow because they're hesitant. They have money blocks, limiting beliefs.
and go into that.
I'd be happy to help your mobile detailing business. Local businesses for me are the easiest ones to scale. E-com is not as easy as local business because local business gives me an X amount of mile radius that I can hit. And I can completely gorilla the fuck out of that mile radius. I've done it consistently over time. And that's really how I came up in this niche, man. I first started out growing local businesses. That's why if you look up some stuff on Google, I was also called the Local Business Accelerator. That was my nickname coming up in the game.
So I kind of explained that. He says, before I book a call, I'm going to explain my situation. This is where stuff gets interesting. Because he realizes that I'm putting that sales pressure on him, right? So then he says, I know 100% want to run ads, not let business scale. It's a fact. So we've been in business 3 to 4 months. My question would be, how much business would I be able to expect? I currently have 1 employee that can do 3 or 4 details a day. He wants to get to 4 to 5. Do plan to get another truck on the road. So I'm still 2 months away from that. I'm thinking for $1,500 monthly ad spend, I would probably need to have the other truck up and running. Or what do you think? My goal is to get over $600, $800 per week per truck. Like I said, I don't want to waste your time. So now he tells me the second deal, I do have other businesses. So I said, okay. So honest opinion is this.
All right. So the whole point of paid ads is for accountability reasons. Okay. So a lot of business owners are kind of like you. We have a startup program just for this. And I'm not trying to put you in a box or say hey, it fits everybody. No, it doesn't. But you already have a proven concept, okay? If you're able to do a certain amount of details, you need to spend money on something to get you to buy those trucks faster. You need accountability. It's kind of like what I had to go through. I didn't want to hire people. I kicked the rock down the road, and then eventually I said, you know what? I'm going to start spending $1,000 a day on ads and get book calls. I was then forced to build a team. I was then forced to grow my business and forced to move the needle and make more money. So that's kind of where I think I see you being. That's one scenario that I'm thinking.
So I kind of explained that accountability factor.
Second thing I would say is that proving your concept of paid ads, I can give you a little bit of discount, man. If $1,500 is a little too much, I could put you in for $1,250, and we can start at a lower ad spend just to kind of prove the concept. That's the other piece, is that it doesn't matter where you are in your business or how many people you have. It's that you don't have any paid traffic that if you turn on will make you money. And having us help you prove that concept is crucial. So you can sit here and say, oh, well, I don't have the men or the manpower. It's because you haven't been forced to hire them because you don't have an influx.
So true. Put them in the place where the accountability is behind the numbers and numbers only.
And you might be sitting there, well, that's a what if situation, what if I don't want to buy the truck right now? What if I don't want to hire people? Then you're not going to make more money. And the premise of your business, man, is that you want to make more money. So what the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying?
And I say, and if you do get an extra 2 jobs a day, let's say it's $100 to $200 each, That's $6K a month to leave it on the table. Mic drop, and I do a laughing emoji. And he agrees, and then I go back and forth with him.
Okay, man, I'm at a coffee shop right now, but I hope you can hear me. So the only way for him to get to 5 days a week is because he has to be motivated.
So this guy that he hires right now is not even doing full time because he doesn't have enough jobs kicking in. So this was my response.
Motivated. If he has no leads and has no extra jobs, why would he go all in? You know what I'm saying, man? It's like the accountability piece again. Even though people look at money and spending money only, it's not about that. It's about the accountability and like having more shit on your plate, just more accountability in general. If I said to you, like, hey, if I'm looking to hire you, I said, hey, man, I only have 3 clients right now, and you're going to get this amount of commission. But what if I said, hey, I'm going to have 5 people a day for you from day one? Like that's a sexier offer to get people. So you have to understand that it's all about.
Yeah, so it's gonna be easy for him to hire people and scale with that predictability once he's able to harness it. So I said, he was trying to get me to run stuff for other businesses. I said, dude, let's just start with 1. Don't need to buy a bigger package. I want to build trust. I can do $1,250. It's really $2,500. I have another package that locks you in for 6 months at $1,000. How much more would I need? And I was like $30-$50 a day. I said, yeah, that's not a lot, LO. You'd be fine. I got any lower. It's free at that point. Fine with the price. He likes the 1K, right? And I said, okay, and yes, for 1 or 2, depending on how much you close them. Big fan. Now he's playing the magnetism like, I'm a big fan. I'm really interested in investing. Do you offer any mentorships or classes too? I'd love to get better and learn as much as I can. So you got a Frenchie. Now he's trying to like play the Q part. So
yeah, man. So for the $30 to $50 a day, I'm seeing a lead cost right now for detailing. I have 2 of the clients, about $6 to $8 a lead. So if you figure, if you get 5 to 6 leads a day, let's just say high end 5 to 6 leads a day, and you close 1 to 2 of them. I mean, that's not a bad ratio, but you gotta have the right follow up. You gotta just be hungry for it, bro. Like it's up.
And then I'm basically, hey, what time works for you? What's your latest, right? And it's crazy. Like I was like, hey, it's all done for you. I sent him the email, all that. I framed it, sent him all the links. How long was the call? Blah blah blah. He was ready to go. Then we were about to have our call, and I have to block out some of the stuff for privacy reasons. But if we go to the text messages, right? This is kind of funny. He owns this bulldog. I said, hey, just watch our calls in an hour and a half. See you soon. Hey, bro, anyway, we could push it back a little. I just got to call my Frenchies due. I'm about to drop a litter. I said, okay, how much longer? And send me photos. So cute to see that. Or we can hash the important deals out now and get you all settled then through logistics. Yeah, she's 2 days early. Sends the pic. I'm like, oh, shit, that's awesome. You got 10 to 15 minutes then to hash this out. It's just because I have to drive away an hour. Yeah, I can do a quick call. I'm 100% serious. Does that work? Okay. Said, yeah, I just have your payment ready. How do you take payment? I'm like, dude, this is where I think that he's got friction. I'm like, dude, debit or credit? See, that might be better to do a little later tonight. I have to go out, cash out the ATM. I have cash on me. And I'm like, you don't have enough for a deposit? Like, I find it hard to believe, man. I've been around. Like, get that objection a lot. I'm not some kind of kid you can clown around with. I need a small deposit at least for my time, then you can pay the rest later. He says, I'm not wasting your time. I was like, dude, you don't have a credit card? Can I at least send you the contract? He's like, yes, you send the contract. So I sent the contract. Okay, he wound up signing, and then, he said, how about this? Send me the link, I'll pay, and then we can get on the call after I pay. So now he's like, shit, I'm about to lose him because I'm not holding my part of the bargain. So that's, that's like really where, oh, he just replied. Okay. And he's replying right now. So yeah, I mean, he basically already paid though. So, his contract signed too. So, I mean, that's kind of like how this all transpired. So it's all about that follow-up, all about, being in a place where you're not always being a people pleaser. Like, you got to stand your ground. So hope that brought some insight into, just like, the way that I kind of not manipulate, but like close emotional triggers, psychological triggers, etc. But thanks for watching today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.